Hi guys, this is Lisa. Welcome to Yoga Bytes. Today I want to talk to you about what we mean when we say to stand with your feet hip distance apart. So if that interests you, keep on watching. So when I'm teaching a yoga class and I ask people to step their feet hip distance apart, this is what I see a lot of the time. When people think of their hips, I think they tend to think of these outer parts of the hips here. And so they line their feet up with the outer parts of the hips. Is that wrong? No, not necessarily. This might be perfect for your body. But it's good to play with different stance widths and really find out what makes you feel the most stable and the most aligned through your bones. When I'm saying hip distance apart, what I'm actually wanting you to do is, to the best of your ability, line up your legs with the actual bony hip joints, which for most of us is actually right about here rather than here. So thinking of this distance right here, we're going to step the feet in. Now on my body, that is what hip distance apart looks like. And I know that because I know that I can feel my thigh bones coming in and being supported by my pelvis in a really neutral way. So there's other visual cues you can look for. You could think of your shoulders, which again, you want to think not the outer shoulders, but sort of this part of the shoulder right here, and sort of line that up down with our feet. Another cue that's really nice is to take two fists and bring them together in front of you. Bend your knees a lot, because a lot of us aren't flexible to bring this all the way down to the ground, but bend your knees a lot, and then bring the fists in between your feet. And as you can see, my feet line up perfectly on either side of my two fists. So that can be a really nice visual cue. And that will really help you to set your stance in a neutral way without trying to squeeze the legs together. I see a lot of yoga classes where the instructor is teaching you to squeeze the inner edges of your feet together. Now on my body, number one, that feels very tippy. But number two, I really feel my knees are being compressed in a really uncomfortable way. And I feel like my thighs are being smushed, but it doesn't feel spacious or supportive or balanced. So much of yoga is about deciding what does work for your body and what doesn't. So always give yourself permission to play and find a stance width that works for you. So thank you for watching this week's episode of Yoga Bytes. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.